Yo, what's up? What's up? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We live. We live. How you people doing, man? Come on. Alright, we got FOMC day. How's everyone? So today we're gonna see some. We're gonna try to catch some longs. Try to catch some longs. This is probably gonna be a fake smart money trap. This as well. I'll just trust London lows. Still got 15 minutes until the market open, as usual. We got people tuning in or what? Boom. All right. How are we? Nice. Okay, so yeah, basically a fake out on this, waiting for market to open, and obviously just trap people that's positioned themselves around this level. For this pair, probably gonna go up, but yeah, no way to position myself here. I was looking for longs, but either way, I can't hold overnight, so this would be a miss. Oil, just fuck oil, man. Honestly, it's crazy. We got that loss. The student might actually got a win on gold here. Yeah. Yeah, how did he position himself? Probably like this. Boom, boom, boom. How are you, people? Yeah, nice little win. What's good? What's good? Yeah, this was a nice trade. Silver, nah. Nah, don't trust this. Don't really trust this. Yo, future. What's up? What's up? You early in here, man. That's good. That's good. Might actually catch some decent, maybe not setup, but decent action in the market. Let's see. If you're in Australia, bruh, and you got time during the morning, I'm considering once I go back to Asia, starting to trade Australian dollar USD and Australian dollar New Zealand dollar, man. These are giving like once the high time frame liquidities get swept though, they are giving some good setups on Asia. But I guess you're to Kai yesterday, yeah. Yeah. I was just about to say Wick has told me that is nice, so he probably has told you as well. Because these are Asian pairs, they can actually move in Asia, and it's moving quite nice. Just off yesterday, that was today for you. If there was just this one sweep and then two sweeps into Asia, and then the ORNZD, there was this 2 days ago in a massive sweep that we was already discussing like 1 or 2 days ago. this liquidity is like huge. Yeah, as you can see, it's like from November of 24, right? And then we did it one sweep, kind of two sweep, and then like you have some structure here, and you get your 3R, and then boom. Or you can just watch a bunch of pairs, just draw some nice high time frame liquidities on them, wait for them to get taken, and then you watch it. You know, that's kind of something that I'm looking into. Besides going risky on EU and GU, but I already trade futures, so I don't even have to look for that many setups now. I think I was just missed, cause in these you gotta be all in, or you can't, or you gotta be at zero. You know, because if you just take a few of these setups, you don't take every. You probably just gonna take the losing trades and not catch the winning trades, which is what has happened to me in oil. I'm always catching the losing trades, and the winners are the ones I don't take, or I miss them or whatnot. But yeah, this pair is maybe gonna go crazy to the upside. If not, probably gonna go down. If it took this, that would be good. What are we looking at, people? What are you guys looking at? What are you guys looking at today? If we could get... but I don't like this overall zone, but... Let's mark this, just in case it sweeps it. Today maybe. Today's FOMC day, of course. So there will be some crazy movements later on in FOMC after the day is completed. So you might have two scenarios. The market might be calm and not give them any setups until FOMC, or we can have a run until a certain zone to then FOMC, take that liquidity and move the opposite direction. For example, EU and GU have upside liquidities to their chart. So why not just go up during the day, and then FOMC maybe gives it a little push to get there, and then actually give the safe setup of shorts, the external one. Or we just stay here calm, and then we go there in FOMC. Or we can also go down furthermore and look for bear zones. It can also be possible, right? And just because we're so close and the trend is overall bullish, try to follow the trend and try to look for buys if you can. Here, this is looking very nice with these equal lows on GU as well. EU as well, a bit. There's an efficiency from a higher time frame liquidity that we took. So right now it can become an efficiency with this inducement once in a New York trap timing. So it's not New York, and it's not even a double sweep, so I will anticipate for another sweep to the downside. But yeah, these are more these are kind of risky because it's not external setups, but it's trying to continue with the trend of bullishness. But we need to have some setups, we need to have some pullbacks, right? Because yeah, every single day has been bullish, so just try to anticipate that rather than trying to call for shorts, trying to call the tops, and consistently getting stopped out. In futures, it's where it's looking better for me. This reaction that happened on London looks very nice, meaning looks very nice to be a trap. Looks too good to be true, super liquidity of this. So it can work, of course. We can go up from here, or we can just sweep it and then go up, which is what I'm expecting, of course. We have 4 minutes until the market open. So what you guys think? Will this London low hold, or will we sweep it? And this is the trade I missed the other day. And Yesterday I was also buying, but then got myself out of break even here because can't hold overnight and the market manually closed me, like automatically closed me. I mean, right here in this break even, around my break even, you know, where you see like the blue font in the background. That's the market being closed. So yeah, thank you for the likes, boys. Thank you for the likes. Make sure you like the stream, and let's get it up to 10. If you need Apex accounts, you already know, take advantage until the 21st to get yourself 80% off using the code Dylan. But if you need other prop firms, I also got different codes down below for FTMO, funding pips, for the next, everything you need. I appreciate the likes, boys. Appreciate the likes. What are we seeing today? Who's watching? What are we seeing today? What pairs are y'all looking at? For me, I think ES and NQ can be nice today. EU and GU depends on the movement. Depends on if we want to move before an FOMC, or if we're just gonna be stable and then move around FOMC. And futures can do the same. And FOMC is also super crazy on the NQ and ES. So we're about to watch that. We're 6 people in here. The market's about to open. Alright, so it's good that y'all tuning in during this moment, which is crucial. It's way better than London close sometimes. London close can give us some opportunities as well. Just a shame that most of the trades we've been taking are doing London close, apart from that oil trade that we took yesterday. But I wouldn't even count that, really. I mean, I would count it, but even if we count it, we're still up for the live streams. But it's just that we only taking trades late. The conditions aren't the best right now to give us those New York trades, especially in futures, where they're more high probability of giving us a win rather than the London close ones. And I can also show you guys the full trade from entry to TP. But yeah, let's see. 30 seconds, boys. 30 seconds. Would you still look for traps during the Asia session? Yeah, as you can see, from one example I just showed you, we had one sweep in London close. So in other pairs like EU, for example, I will wait for just one sweep on London close and then short immediately. But as you've seen, because Asia session is also like a predominantly a session that's predominantly within the pair, within the currency, because there are Asian currencies, we do a double sweep into it, and we sweep the previous session. So yeah, I would wait for it. Yeah, because both examples I've been seeing, they have been doing a double sweep within Asia session. What's up, Yash? What's up? What are you seeing, Yash? By the way, Future, what have you been trading these days? Alright, boys, market open. It's a bit of a slow one. I mean, I'll leave it here if you boys want to see. EUGU, okay. Okay. How's that been going? And it's been hitting my ass, yeah. I'm also getting a bit sick of it lately. But sometimes I manage to, get myself 1 week, 1 win, per week, which is super nice. If I can do that on Forex, keeping my trade frequency at like 3 trades per week, let's say, and then but it's not every single week, you know, but like for the month, fucking get 3, that's good. Let's see, it's going up from this, still respecting this non low, which I don't believe will work. This pair is crazy, bro. This pair is on steroids. That man look was not lying, man. Fucking hell. Speaking of him, crazy, bro, crazy. It's like news. This pair just gives off news moves. And you are probably on longs already, right? Or are you still waiting for some? I mean, right now it's going here, definitely. Can you even scalp here? Maybe. Are you like taking something like this already? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm, 278, but I don't really want to trade today. Okay, because of FOMC. Okay, yeah. I see it. Yeah, man, yeah. Let me see. This pair has been crazy. If you can catch the good move on this pair, psh. From September, FOMC and Fed interest rates will be huge. Yeah. Okay. Are you like stacking accounts? You doing like the 20 Apex accounts thing, where you like trade, copy trade all of them at once? Yeah. Okay. And how do people do the same thing with TopStep? Does it allow 20 as well? Oh, okay. Have you heard of funding ticks, which is the future side of funding pips, which is like one of the biggest in the forex space. Actually, the firm that has given out the most amount of money, the most amount of payouts. They actually done some crazy thing of like it's a futures challenge, but then on the funded side is like forex rules, which is like super good. You know, you can just trade and lock in the payout. There's no consistency rule. There's no minimum this. There's no yeah. I gotta look into it a bit more. I don't know. I have no idea, but I don't think it's like a lot. But I'm not sure. I never heard of that information. But they can be cheap though. If they got a nice discount and you take a reward cap of $1,000 per week on a single account on a 50K, you can get it for like $50 or so, and there's no activation fee, which is really nice. Okay, we're doing this on Nasdaq. That's nice. Yes, nothing. No. Nah, like they have the, but that's per account. That's per 50K, which is 2% a week, which I'm not mad at it. But if you want, but the normal is like $5,000 per week reward cap, and you can get a payout every single week. You can request. That's usually what Funding Pips does. Um, but um, but yeah, I'm saying the cheapest one, because the you can choose the 5,000 reward cap, but then if you choose the 1,000, it obviously like reduces your price. I mean, yeah, if you can get a 6% trade, which you normally can, right? But yeah, I have to look deeper into their rules and all. The fucking FPG on YM. You probably got nothing in here. This motherfucker just keeps going up. God damn. This shit moves like it's NFP or some, like it's a news drop, but it's just a regular ass market open. Damn, I'm waiting on this NQ to sweep these London lows, and then I'll buy. And then hopefully it goes up and corresponds with this bullish momentum on YM, because YM has way more potential. Like right now, it can give off a reaction from here, of course, but can still go way higher than this till these levels. What you guys think? ES is a bit calmer as usual. And Q close to my setup. EU and GU, nothing or nothing, but expecting some longs after it later on if we get them, or not if we just leave them for an FOMC, which can happen. We might have the setup happening and then FOMC just continues with the movement, or we might have FOMC doing it and then doing the movement as well. Nice. I don't know if any of y'all watching trades gold. That was a potential short yesterday that I saw one of my students take. Yeah. Silver's crazy. Oh, you'll forget about it. Then this shit just keeps running. Yeah, all eyes on NQ for now. 308. God damn. God damn. So like you weren't tagged in by a little. Yo, Wick, what's up? What you looking at today? Thank you, boys, for the likes. Let's see if we can get something today for FOMC. But yeah, man, unlucky, Luke, unlucky on that one. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, just looking on it in queue right now. Waiting, boys, waiting. At least if it's slow, it gives me some structure for me to place myself right after the liquidity sweep. Because if it's just impulsive, like some days where it's just boom, it just sweeps it like this, then I can't straight buy because there's nothing like in the previous structure for me to position myself. But in this case, if it goes a bit slow, I can have an entry here, for example. I have an efficient mark on EU, but I doubt he will take anything today. Uh, I have it as well, but I don't know if you're mentioning a super close one that I've got it as well from like a major liquidity that we swept that became an efficiency, or if you mean one of the ones that are like underneath it, which I don't also think it will be taken today. Like we got the proximity factor of the liquidity being just here, so maybe we can continue to run. I was just expecting price to give it a double sweep in here, come to this efficiency, come to sweep this low of the New York trap timing, sweep it twice at least, and then continue to go higher. What's up, Kavi? What's up? Wagwan. I have them both marked, but I'm looking at the closer one. Yeah, the closer one looks the best. Because look, we may have the setup forming now, and then have the strength of FOMC carrying on with the setup, or we may have FOMC doing both, doing the setup, doing the liquidity, and just continuing. I'm in that. What you mean you're in that? Where are you in, Kavi? You want some? You want longs on you? There was that liquidity sweep, but I wouldn't really look at it. Yes, and you. Oh, okay, okay. Like I'm just patiently waiting for this. But on EU, I wouldn't trust it, because yes, it was a nice impulse. It was a liquidity sweep on this, but it was during New York trap timing. I don't trade. I don't trade that session, that hour. It's not even a session, but it's an hour between London session and New York session. And then, but yeah, we came to this order block, which was clearly a smart money trap, an inducement. Then we do one sweep, two sweeps within Asia, but now it's New York. So coming to New York, it would obviously New York will obviously look to sweep the highs and lows of London session. And here it's leaving them intact for now. Let's see if it just runs. Hopefully you get a win, brother. But I don't know. It is kind of forming a trend line here. If he respects it and then heads lower, even better to take the longs afterwards. This NQ is looking decent. YM is giving that reaction now off of the liquidity sweep of this equal high. Sorry. But don't think this pair is short yet. There might be a shorting position from here, but this pair still has room to go to the upside. And so yeah, let's see. And there's not even the structure for me to position myself. Perhaps like a double sweep and then go look for a short, but not to the end of not like a huge retracement, because what's your level up? Oh, it's high time frame, I think. Let me see. Daily, it's like all-time highs, I believe. So yeah, I believe we're going to that. We already retested here. We're already kind of doing it the same right now, so no point in just respecting it unless we build more liquidity towards it. But I think we'll just rip it from here to the upside. I mean, it's 46, 667, 667. By the way, bro was telling me that you're gonna start trading. Oh, I just said it on Discord. Nah, but if I'm in Asia, because I was in Asia and I had nothing to do in the morning, and I obviously don't trade Asia session. But if I'm in Asia, but I don't know if I'll be awake in the morning, because I think I'm just gonna keep the same schedule and just like sleep all morning in Asia, because then I don't want to be missing New York action. But it's because of those two pairs, bro, that we were talking about, the Australian dollar ones, like Australian dollar USD and the Australian dollar New Zealand dollar. It's giving them some nice setups, at least on the high time frame liquidity sweeps. You get 2 sweeps during Asia, you short that shit, and he gives you a win. Like we were checking some examples from this one was just yesterday from Australian dollar. The liquidity we were seeing a long time ago, I think. Yeah, and it's higher time frame. We get 1 sweep to it in London close, and then we get a second to in Asia, and it's beautiful. I don't know if you've seen it or you've taken it. And also Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, we was discussing a super beautiful high time frame liquidity, and 2 days ago we just got that again in Asia, kind of sweeping it, and then you position yourself on the change of character, and boom, 3R. Oh, you don't see it on your chart? Well, but it's the same chart, right? Is the CBOT. Like on the high time frame, like on the daily, I believe you gotta go. Nah, bro. If we respect this on Nasdaq, man, fucking hell. If we steal my fucking longs. What are you guys looking at, by the way? People that's watching, thank you guys for the likes. I know Kavi is on EU. What are you looking at, Wick? Yeah, man, GU probably just head up, no setup from here. Also wanted to long it from the efficiency, just running away. That's how it is. And EU, if it sweeps below, then it would be good. But yeah, being FOMC day and seeing the chart how it looks, it might be super slow. So we mostly focusing on futures today, maybe. Let's see. I want this to happen on NQ. And Dow Jones, let it print some candles. God damn, if we fly from here, that'll be a motherfucker, man. Alright. They're all looking very different. But NQ definitely is the one that looks the best for me in my strategy. Then yeah, you guys got any interesting pairs that you're looking at? Some Forex tropical ones. Wait, I know I had a student on USD Swiss. Let me see if that play out. He probably got himself break even. Sheesh. Yeah, he was shorting this level because the bias is just bearish, and I think there's making some equal lows or something. Oh, we actually just swept some liquidity around here. Yeah, so you could have actually long it yesterday. ZB. Okay, trading bonds. See how this moves. Yeah, cause the candles print like the early 2000s, but yeah, looks similar. 1, 2, 2 sweep. I would have a trade here, maybe a stop loss. This I would have a trade in the win yesterday. Cause yesterday none of the other pairs did this, right? Or was this? No, this was before market open. It doesn't. Okay. And then the other one is UB. Yeah, they're both the same. Right now we get a sweep to it. Okay. Trying to see if there's like any possible setups from my strategy. I've been seeing. Because guys, in most of these, like the direction will probably be the same, and I can probably tell where market's going. The thing is if I don't have my setup, then I can't be really trading it. In a sense, you can see how everything's going higher. But the thing is that Nasdaq didn't sweep this. So maybe looking at other pairs, we can look at some that actually did something like this. And then you can take advantage of longs. Yeah, I was break even on these longs yesterday. But if I had been on YM and I could hold overnight, I would be eating. Let's see. If you want to take some shorts here, it's dangerous, but we'll only do so if we get like second sweep into it, and then you can put your entry right here. So then you have your entry right here and your stop loss here, maybe. But then you don't look for too much of a move. Maybe we can go here, maybe, but price is likely to head higher until a major liquidity that's just a couple pips above. Boom. Yeah, if it starts to get slower around this level, we'll definitely sweep this and then deliver the move. Probability of it. At your reversal level, you mean at YM to potentially look for shorts? I'm seeing that being a potential setup as well. Okay, come on, come on. I want this sweep to go. I want this sweep to happen, I mean. Yes, chilling. Yeah. Yeah, might as well remove the Forex from the title of the stream. You already took a 1-to-1. Yeah, man. Your day's done, bro. It's awesome. But yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The shorts are slightly risky. Like they can happen, but price can just continue, and then it doesn't have that much potential as well. 346. Oh, so you took literally like this week, yeah. To 412, yeah. That's crazy. Nice, G, nice. Okay. But these type of scouts were the ones you were doing like on your streams, right? On the M1, look for a 1-to-1 or something like that. Yo, what's up, Bill? Nice to see you here. Okay. Cause like I was seeing you, it seems to be profitable scalping like that. Yeah, depends. I mean, the lower time frames are just noise, but if you can manage to follow the trend, yeah, potentially. And also because you're looking for small risk rewards, of course you're gonna have a better win rate. I saw like you kind of trade like the Patrick guy, the one that has the 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 most viewed live stream day trading. I trade my zones usually have one. Okay. Yeah. I mean, but you understand the bias, the direction where price is going. So, oh shit, I gotta keep an eye on this. But yeah, once you understand where the price is going, that's the best. Okay, finally. Right, this arrow has been here for a few times. Right now, looking for a reversal here. Looking for a reversal. Is ES still at the same point, kind of respecting this? Why still likely to go higher? Or let's see after this sweep. But yeah, fuck. I need to get my account in here. Boom, boom, boom. Hmm. 12. Oh, no, I don't destroy this one. Let's see. Once this starts reversing. Doing well. Like, I still. Fucking hell. I still have a fresh one that I still haven't traded just because I have some challenges that are up, but they're like close to expiring. No, wait. I still have to wait for another candle at least. So one that's still fresh and one that's slightly on drawdown. -2% and then fresh, like 0. Yeah, let's see. Currently looking at this Nasdaq, not in yet. And not gonna be in yet till I see some. If ES melts a lot till this line low, then that's another position. But I don't think so. I think it will just respect it and then go higher. And NQ is already at that zone, so it can go higher from here. Let me look at YM. Okay, can still go up. How does it work? Cap low is like if I make 1,000 today, that thing. Yeah, exactly. Then it's like a question on how much funding or accounts you can get. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, man. That's the thing I was telling you about earlier. I don't know about that firm, how many you can have, but I don't think it's the craziness of like Apex, you know. Uh, Maybe they. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's like 200k, 400k funding. It's probably like Forex. Like if you try to buy 10, 20 accounts, they'll probably let you 12. It's 12 for funding ticks. If it is, that's good. The only thing they have is that you have consistency rule on challenge, but then on funding stages, nothing. But then if you want to pay a little premium, like I don't know, $20 more, you can go for the reward cap of 5,000 on a 50k challenge. That's per week, but I think like 1K per account is enough, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not for me, the crazy part is that they're bringing like the good rules of forex funded stages to the future side. Wait, yeah, 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 yeah. I need to be in. I need to be in. I need to be in. If it's a loss, it's a loss. Whatever. Boom, boom, boom. It's 1.75. Yeah. Wait, really? Oh yeah. Fuck, bro. I fucked up again, man. This fucking future shit, man. If I don't pay attention and that shit is on limit, fucking hell. Last time I fucking lost 0.20% on that shit. Bruh. I don't know why this shit like isn't like better put. Like if I put this shit here and it's above price, it should automatically switch to stop. I don't know. Yeah, right now it looks good. Uh, yeah, bro. I always do stop. I always do stop. Yeah, that's the thing. But funding ticks, they might. They're good. Like it seems too good to be true. But at the same time, I think those consistency rules and all that. They also got a challenge which is like 1 day to pass, which there's no consistency rule. But then I think it's a bit more expensive than a normal one. And I don't know. You'd have to look at the charts and say, okay, there will be a setup today, and then you buy the 1 day to pass account, and you got to do like 4%, I think, or something like that. But yeah, I always tend to do stops because most of the times price just runs from there. If I miss my entry, I'll do limit, but always stop. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Boom. Did I see? How we doing, people? Who's watching? Who's here in the chat, man? About to get on this trade. If it does a little change of character in here, hopefully it's quick. Don't want to be too late in London close, and then London close tends to do a trap, meaning an extra sweep into the price, which means I would get stopped out if I'm in a position. And this YM can reverse from here. I don't know. I'll not trade it though. I can see price coming here potentially, but that's only 2 hour. But price can still head bullish. And I'm seeing the same thing for ES and NQ. Price still to continue. Well, now let's see. If ES comes here as well, that's a setup for later. In case I get stopped out on any NQ, or price just continues to melt. You know, I'm still not in the trade. Okay. Yeah, and this will be a trap for sure. And then you get like the high of that, the London high, these inducements, and then price coming to test this. Although I think the potential for this trade is of course the highs. But let's see, we're not even in yet, so. And like, look, for those Apex, you're using a trade copier, like you're doing the 20 all at once. Boys, got 4 people in here. You should drop your likes. If you're on an Apex account, try to get funded. And your budget is not huge, try Apex and get 80% off using my code. Damn, it's windy. Yeah, damn. Yeah, boys, might be in on this trade. If it works, it's a challenge pass. Let's see. If I get tagged in. This, forget about, it was a mistake. And was it even profitable? Oh yeah. Miane, rich. Yeah. Alright, people. We in. Let's see. 3 people watching. Let me know if you take it, but obviously have your own confidences behind it. Have your own vision. If it's a stop loss, it's a stop loss, right? And it's already looking awful. Yeah, straight coupler, replicanto. Okay. And then for the funded stages, you do that as well. Nah, I don't. Cause then I wouldn't be really on stop order. I would be more in execution. You feel me? Cause then I could wait for the close, but then like the close can just go on, and then I miss the whole trade. So yeah, sometimes because of that, I might take some dumb losses like this. I mean dumb. It's like, yeah, I like it. Not yet finished, but yeah, if it's a stop loss, it's a stop loss. Am I on a good account though? Yeah. Okay, we got more people now. We just got on a trade long on NQ. Let's see what it does. So far, it's a ugly entry, if you could say so. ES and GU, there's nothing of nothing for my strategy. We might go towards the highs, probably during FOMC. Spare nothing. ES. Yeah, if we go down here on ES, that would be another long setup for me. But that would mean a stop loss on NQ probably. Which can happen, and YM can go down from here as well. Let's see. Oh shit. Lots of likes going on. Is that Ferdouz in the chat? I mean, we're also kind of buying in the middle of nowhere, but just buying on this imbalance, of course. But we can head deeper to better zones and then continue to go higher. We're all-time highs. We're pulling back, taking the chances of following the trend. I see. Probably a stop loss. Hey, you gotta accept those. Was looking for it to go deeper, but what you mean? Weren't you on EU, or do you also trade futures? Let me know who in here trades futures and who in here trades Forex. I mean, I know Luke trades futures. Weekend Forex. Because yeah, today because of FOMC, looks a bit more like a futures day. Trade CFD. Okay, so which pair were you meaning for it to go deeper? You mean EU? But you're doing well on EU though. You're doing good. Congrats. Nice. Okay. So you also do trade it. Yeah, it's probably a stop loss here, but it's playing around, so anything can happen. But I won't be surprised. It's one of them ugly ones on stop order. Sometimes you gotta just eat it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the toilet. Watch this trade for me, you know. Hopefully I don't come back with a stop loss, but hey, possible. Boom, boom. We back. We back. We back. Yo, going crazy with the likes. That's Verdus for sure. Alright, we're still not stopped out. Anyone in any trades? You're looking at the ES. If we were to sweep this and then just continue, don't really see that happen. This order block already been tested by this level, but that would be good for our NQ. You're long in what? I thought it was done. You was done for the day. But you mean on the YM? I can see it happen. Yeah. What time? Yeah. Making this level a trap. Yeah. God damn, you got this bottom one. So like you wait for candle close, but M1 maybe. Okay. Hopefully it does go long to save me on that bitch. I don't really counter trade today. I'm good with long in this. Yeah. Let's see. I think you can get it. I think you can get it. This was a motherfucker though. Loss is a loss, but that fucking entry. Yeah, come on. Damn, you eating, boy? You eating, boy? Come on. Welcome to the streams, boy. Welcome to the stream. You guys believe in miracles or not? Or is this a straight stop loss? YM is printing. Yes. Yeah, we'll have to be lucky. We'll have to be lucky. This motherfucker is the only one that's not printing. Yeah, come on. What your boy seeing, man? What your boy seeing? First trade of the day. Probably a loss. God damn. You still in, Luke? I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. If I wait for that candle to close, might lose the whole risk reward. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it just got stopped out. Yeah, yeah, we can get it for sure. Damn, you got a crazy win rate, risk reward maybe on this level. Okay, we got stopped out in this. Only one trade. The other one was a mistake. And now it's a waiting game. I have 2-1. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can still see longs people though. This YM is fucking printing, man. I need to do a backtesting session of specifically this pair. How's the account looking now? Okay. So, about 1% up. I can still pass it in one go. Okay. Boy, seeing anything? Are you still on EU, Kavi? Oh, you're in gold buys. I didn't see that. Let me see. That's good. I mean, same kind of level on EU. Reversal on New York trap timing, which I wouldn't trade, but good on you, man. Good on you. You eating. You're on fire, man. Let me know when you get TP on both. Yeah, awesome. This will go. And you still slow. Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries. Probably wait for this ES though. Or NQ with the same entry. Probably if it give it like 30 minutes. London close. If it reverses, London bearish, New York bearish. London close can potentially be bullish, and then we'll just have FOMC running maybe. And then still seeing longs. Really? I mean, I'm just gonna remove this. You You guys already know I took a loss. I'm gonna give it a bit. Can't even go for more than 3R, you know, but 3R should be enough. 3 something. We did one sweep and then we could have reversed from there. But we actually did like 2 sweeps. I guess Marmot trap. Just waiting for London close, but it seems like we'll print already. So it can be another loss, but at the same time I would be mad if I don't execute on my forecast, right? This chop, yeah. Yeah, it's the FOMC shit, maybe. How long do we get? It's at 8 here, which means it will be at 7 here, which means 2 hours and a half, yeah? In 2 hours and a half, there's FOMC. Okay. Yeah, I wanted ES to go deeper. It's doing that thing where I said it could have bounced from this level, but it's still risky internal. It would be better to sip all of this. I gotta start trying this pair though. Getting TPs in a couple minutes. If you get the correct direction. I mean, I just haven't seen anything yet. I took this trade, which was half a loss, and overnight one. But besides that, I could have taken a risky short here, but yeah. Just started looking at it recently, so I haven't been much. This is running. This 1.7. What we thinking, boys? Yeah, you're at break even. It's going choppy now. I think you'll get it, but from here anything can happen. Like you could have been stopped out and then go up. The DXY still has a major liquidity just below here, just as EU and GU have one above their price action. GU moving the strongest and being super close to it, and EU, yeah. So if we're on FOMC and you see EU and GU running towards the liquidity, watch for the reaction on this sweep. Watch if we just sweep it, give some reaction of it, and then you can short it, or if they just continue. Because obviously if they just continue, don't try to catch the highs. But it will be a good level to look for a position, if one. If you can get the reversal. Yes, he's slow. Yes, he's slow. Like even if we're short, imagine if we're short, we could easily take this out on ES. Yeah. I know. No blind RRs. I know there's FOMC later. So if you guys want to be conservative, better not trade until then. And at the FOMC event, just the overall day, and just skip it. I got a losing trade so far. That's on me. It's gonna be a movie. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy for sure. Oh, we're back to running on YM. Yeah, for FOMC. Yeah, I'll probably not be streaming until then, but I'll have a look at the charts and see if I can trade it. Because sometimes in backtesting, I also do trade it. If I see something, of course, it isn't all the time, and it is hard sometimes to get some structure in there. But if you want to be more certain, just wait for a smart market trap. Just wait for one sweep, then two sweep, to give you some structure to position yourself on a breaker structure of the low or high that made the next high or next low, and you could position yourself there. If you guys understanding me. So yeah, just watching on this, but oh, this, yeah, looking nice. What pairs are y'all watching? Anyone here looking at any different pairs? Any tropical shit like USD Swiss? So strange, I don't see the daily level on my chart. Really? And you got the same as like charts. Let's meet. It's from December of last year. What is this? Oh, it's a candle. I'm not trading Forex at all, but how does the money work on those pair? How does the money work? I mean, same shit, I guess. I don't know what you mean. For all-time highs as at 451111. Where? Like here? From like March this year or something? Who's your data provider? I mean, it's CBOT. It's the only one now. On Tradeovate. Or this is the one I'm in, right? E-mini. Yeah, it's Apex. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Apex, but on Tradeovate. But I thought you was using your Apex account here, or no? Well, I'm looking good for you though. Okay. Like futures, I like because it's per point, etc. Since I never traded Forex, I don't know basically how to calculate profit and loss. I mean, for Forex, you just use a profit Forex calculator, a lot calculator. You just type it online, and you literally put your account balance, the amount of money or percentage you want to be risking, and the size of your stop loss, and they'll tell you how much loss you need to use. So it's it's not hard, you know. Some people do it by head, but if you got specific numbers, then maybe it's better to do it on the Forex calculator. I always do it on the Forex calculator, so it's easier on to put a trade on trading view, like we do it in futures, but it's not the end of the world as well. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna eat on that YM. I mean, I mean, my data it's Tradeovate's data, so if it is, it is. But yeah, yeah, because it also seemed weird, you know, like ES and NQ are both at all-time highs. But let me see. Can I see like on Dow Jones, like CFD? What do they tell me? Yeah, all-time highs. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The all-time highs were also on December, like I was seeing, but that that date is a bit pushed up on my one. Okay. Either way, it's Apex data, but operating on Tradeovate to trade off of, since it's all simulator market. But it shouldn't though. Like, since it's futures, everyone should have the same price action, which is weird. Yo, Mohammed, what's up? What's up? What are we seeing today? What are you trading? Are you looking at continuous contract or the actual? What do you mean? What do you mean no blind RRs? Can you formulate the question in another way? If I'm looking for a continuation or reversal? Oh, yeah. I was just looking because like I got all-time highs right here on this chart, but apparently like we're already at all-time highs here. Like this was never this up. So I don't know, the date is correct. Like we were on all-time highs around this December of 2024, but it was not this high up. So yeah, we're currently still on all-time highs. But even if we're all-time highs, I will still look for to buy. Oh, it's a continuous contract. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was on the chart for 3 days now. Oh, okay. What happened? But you pulled up to one of my streams, right? Yesterday or 2 days ago or something. There's always a slight difference. Yeah, but the slight difference is not that slight, you know. Giving all-time highs from a huge level on the monthly basis is not it's not a slight difference. Okay, okay, Mohammed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but it's not that slight of a difference. Plus, it's futures. Like on CFD firms, I understand the differences because it's all CFD. It's all a replica of the futures pairs. But the differences you see them on the lower time frames. Not at the higher time frames. But regardless of that, still gonna continue in this. Gonna backtest it. If I even have it on FX replay. Okay, this continues to go down. Yes. I want to see the sweep, man. I want to see the sweep. And then for you boys that trade Forex, I'm not seeing nothing. If you ate off some longs, then good. Wouldn't just take them. Risky for me at that period. I was looking for it and still waiting for it. But nah, it looks like it's just gonna go up from here. Well, it depends. EU might still come sweep all of this, come here, and then go higher. But that's probably gonna be on FOMC timing. And we'll see how that goes. Currently just waiting for a position. Probably yes. If we can just sweep these London lows and then head higher. London close. Let's see. What about you guys? Anything at the moment? Muhammad? No blind? Who else we got in here? If you haven't talked yet on the chat, feel free to do so. It's a democracy out here. Gonna take off some. Yeah, that could be smart. Like partials on everything, or like partials as in like you'll take some accounts off and let other accounts run. Probably like on everything, right? Leave everything the same. Ready for MC though. I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't really trade futures on the London session though. It is more risky, and the pair isn't supposed to move at those times because the market's closed. It's the same way. It's the same thing of going to Forex and try to take. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, but even AM, I thought you meant like real 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Okay. Now, if you're in the US, then cool. Yeah. Possible. Let's see. Sometimes I do have some setups built on FOMC, sometimes not. Nah, for me it's almost 4 p.m. I'm in Europe currently. Need to check out the States one day. Yeah. Alright. But then gonna go back to Asia, and that's gonna be a bit of a struggle. Because Asia, the more east you go, the worst it will be to trade the New York session. Where would you want to visit? In the US? In the US, I want to do East Coast, Miami, and New York. Uh, Probably gonna consider some Texas, Route 66 adventure, something like that. Maybe if I can, if I got some boys to do it with. And then let's say West Coast, LA, and Las Vegas. Depends. Depends as well if I go during next year with the World Cup around and where Portugal is playing. Yeah, YM seems to be better than most than the ESN and Q. I'll backtest it for sure. I'll backtest it for sure. See what I can. I mean, yeah, man. Besides that, there's not much else to go. I don't know. Like besides the other cities, but I don't know if there's much point in going like maybe, but I don't know, man. Like San Diego, San Francisco, like Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, Chicago, like those spots don't say much to me. Miami's better, not gonna lie. All right, you traded as well. I know you said you were on Nas 100, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. I still just started looking at it this week, so and only took one trade on it, which was half a loss due to market closing as well. Go to Colorado, Alaska for nature if you like. They're really nice. Yeah, I know. I know you guys got some good spots for nature over there and stuff. But Alaska, I don't know, man. It's kind of like end of the world. And I don't particularly like the cold. That's why I'm like always moving around. Right now I'm in Europe because the summer is nice in Europe, and as soon as it gets cold in here, which will be in a few, I'm headed to Asia, and then it will be like good season over there. And then it's summer all year round, boys. Yeah, for sure. Why I'm printing? I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You eating, boy? Good shit. Hey, if you're watching this, listen to Luke, man. Listen to Luke. That man just caught a beauty on this long right here. Um, I don't know. Like I'm not a YM trader myself. I wouldn't consider to be. Maybe in a few weeks. Give me some time to trade it and look at it. But I do look at other pairs as a confluence because they all move in the same direction, right? So you can kind of see if one's at a good zone, but the other still isn't. You can still expect the one you're looking at to go still a bit deeper. I know if you're looking for longs and if you're looking for the other pair to still go down, because they're all a bit correlated. So I will look at it. Oh yeah, you're mentioning them. Yeah, bro. Good shit. Congrats to Luke. Shout out Luke. Prepare myself, G. Maybe see you soon in Malaysia. I mean, G, you have to be quick. If you wanna see me in Malaysia, I give you 1 month, bro. October, October I'm there, but wait, yeah, October. Then November, I don't know. Depends how things are. But because November potentially Thailand starts to be nice, but at the same time, those weather conditions sometimes are kind of misleading. So maybe only December starts to be nice. Because they say Koh Samui starts to be good at December as well, and I was there at December and I was disappointed. And then it only started to be nice at January. Yeah, man. Slow day, but it is what it is. We gonna see how FOMC turns out. Probably not much until then. I'm just waiting for this on ES. What about you guys? Luke just got himself a TP. Kavi is still on gold EU longs. What about you, Ferdouz? Seeing something? You guys feel free to chat. There is nothing much on the charts really. Come on. Bitcoin was running yesterday, but back to trail. What about ETH? Any of you trade crypto? Oh, what did I say? Hey, I marked out this y'all for y'all yesterday. I didn't point in it now. Because we had one sweep of this major liquidity, then a two sweep, and then if you zoom in on this day, you can see that there was two sweeps as well. Right. One, and then some structure to go up. People trying to anticipate the retracement, and two. And then a close retracement. Because a lot of the times when you hit this like moves of price melting or flying, you'll get people trying to anticipate the retracement of it because we can't just go down or up forever, and then we just sweep them again. And then you get one sweep, two sweep of liquidity after the sweep of the liquidity that you're looking at. And then boom, would have been a nice trade. And also, obviously this is going to become a trap. I know a lot of SMC traders like to, whenever price goes down or up like this strength, people will usually have their order blocks here and you can see some rejection, but at the end of the day it's just to trap them even more. These rarely work. But right now for ETH, maybe another sweep to the downside, and continue. Or you will just respect this level and continue to go up from here. Either way, I don't trade it. Just looking at it, just doing some analysis. Now that YM did the second sweep and kind of a smart match in here, you could look to short it. But it is risky. I still think we can go higher. And I gotta forget about this level because we're all already at all-time highs. But yeah, like it would have been something like this. But looking at other pairs, we might go up on FOMC. That's why I don't want to risk it. But there will be something like this. Maybe we'll go to this efficiency. That would be a TP on the YM trade for sure. But yeah, in these, probably gonna continue to go up. Maybe to go to this efficiency. What are you boys seeing? What are you boys seeing? Is there anything that's looking nice to y'all? I'm speaking on pairs, of course. Boom, we got 8 people watching, 9 likes. Please, someone get that to 10. Would be very thankful. And if you want to gamble your way or trade safely on 20 accounts, you can get them using the code Dylan on Apex. Get 80% off. You can get accounts for like $20-$30 or so, 50Ks. I'm speaking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. But sometimes you might have, because of the tech stocks, you might they might be so relevant, so influential during the day that you might have NQ and ES doing the same thing. But I see that. Well, I'm not gonna say one is faster than the other. Sometimes it depends. It depends on what's popping during the day. Looking like a pretty good level on NQ. For 147. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Because of this week right here, this order block. Yeah, in these levels, if we're gonna talk that deep, I would say here. I would start to look at it here. I'll trip this. If we just change the bias now. Oh, you're on CFD, so it's perhaps like a closer level, right? It's something that we can see today, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what this would do. Not in, by the way, just seeing it. If we can just see this whole thing and leave these equal highs plus the major liquidity, that would be some beautiful longs on GU and EU. Did I even took this one? No, I didn't. But yeah, people still waiting on his ES to sweep it. To sweep below the London low. We got 2 hours until NFP, sorry, FOMC. So we'll wait for that. And even then, like, we can have the sweep beforehand. And then once FOMC drops, we'll have the move. Or you can just have something crazy and just melts like this. Grabs even more liquidity from the downside. Picks up a better zone. Yeah, so far we're or minus 1 hour for the stream. And for FOMC, I'll tell you guys tomorrow, or you can follow me on Instagram, and I'll make a story if I take some during FOMC. I'm curious to see how this YM moves during FOMC. Because if NQ and ES are crazy, but yeah, boys, nothing much to touch on. Let me know if you have some questions or any topic you want to touch on. Do it now before we end off the stream. If you've been enjoying, please leave a like, just to get off over that 10 likes mark. I would appreciate it a lot. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Discord. And join the community. Post your trades over there. Why are you such a good mentor? Man. Because I care for my students, I guess. Yes, sir. Talk to you soon, bro. We'll see each other tomorrow. Nobody has any questions, bro? Only the guy that's profitable has a question. And it's with a fucking kissing emoji. But alright, if you guys are G's and you all know how to trade, that's okay. If you don't got any questions, that's alright. I just hope y'all enjoyed the stream and I was a good company during y'all trading as well. And still waiting on these. And yeah, there's not much. Alright, boys. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I'll end it off right here. And hopefully there's something on FOMC. I'll keep you guys updated on Instagram if you follow me there. If you don't, links should be in the description. Go follow me. I drop some lifestyle there, but also some sauce time to time, you know. And yeah, we'll come back tomorrow, of course, and kill it. All right, and hopefully y'all there. All right, so guys, see you.